Hello, everybody, and welcome to this Navy guide for Hearts of Iron 4, with a focus on actually playing the Navy. I personally think it is the most fun part of the game, but it is definitely not for everybody. So, what we will not be doing is to do what you typically find on using the Navy in Hearts of Iron 4, which is to win you quick battles and to make naval invasions possible. For that, you can find a bunch of other guides. We will cover it briefly, but not in detail. So what we will be focusing on is if you do want to play a naval game, you want to build out a big fleet, use it to sink many ships, and how you can get that done. So to do that, we obviously need a big navy, and we need to prepare it and organize it a bit. So that is what we will do. Quick recap: we did win World War II here, which means we are in the Axis faction. We are playing as Italy. We have switched to the government form of the Papal State. So yeah, we are we are guided and inspired by divine law. What is the setup here? We do have quite a bit of ships because we stole them all from the UK. The Royal Navy is now ours, and we will train it. More on that later. And more importantly, we will first increase our navy. The main idea is to take on some of the big navies in the game, which means the US and the Japanese. Let's check the size of their navies. So for that, it is good to have some naval intelligence, which luckily I seem to have somehow. 54% naval intelligence, so we can see quite a bit. 300 to 400 ships, a few carriers, and that's what we will be going for. We will be trying to not sink these, but steal these, because they're quite expensive to build. And a few battleships. Some heavy cruisers, and for the rest, escorts. This will be a juicy target. The same could be said for the Japanese fleet. So here we have not that much intelligence, so we don't have many ship details. However, they also do have 150 to 300 ships. So combined, this would be quite a formidable opponent. How will we go about it? So we will increase and improve our navy, and then either engage the US or the Japanese. Probably it will be the US, because the Germans, who are in our faction, were kind enough to declare war on the US. So to avoid having war on multiple fronts with other big navies and yeah, a not too smart ally, we will go for the US first. If we go for the Japanese first, the Germans have declared war on the Japanese. We could get pulled into that, and we will be at war on two fronts. So probably it will be the US first. However, first, let's improve our navy. How do we do that? We will steal the Spanish navy. We just looked at it. It's not much, but it is what it is. Let's hope we will be able to steal some of this stuff before we sink it. And we will steal the French navy. So around 120 ships, quite a few battleships and heavy cruisers. So together, this will be good to increase the size of our navy. Once we have these, we will see how we can get the ships which were damaged in battle, how we can repair them as efficiently as possible, and how we can upgrade them to other designs. So basically, we will launch a few naval invasions. We will go for Spain first. While we go for Spain, we will also take Portugal. After these two guys, we will have the Iberian continent under our control. We will be able to fully close the Mediterranean through these naval straits. So everything which is still in the Mediterranean, it will be trapped. We will be able to sink it. And besides the occasional submarine, no other ships will be able to enter the Mediterranean. So this will be quite a big advantage for us, and we will be able to use the Mediterranean as our training ground. While doing all this, we will also take down Syria and Lebanon. They will be pulled into the war together with Vichy France. And we will declare war on Iraq because they have quite a bit of resources. Now, why take all these countries? It depends on the country you are playing. Under the Papal States, we will be able to declare the new Roman Empire. And this means that we will get cores on all these territories around the Mediterranean. Because, as you can see, we are lacking in manpower somewhat. So, yeah, this will allow us to increase our manpower to a great degree. What I will change, however, is army of Alpine troops. Increase the volume a little bit. So, we will put them also at the border here, because this is mountain terrain. We will have them break through the mountains here. There they go. Stop their training so they can get their organization up. And the planes are positioned in such a way that we have the planes, that we get some naval intelligence from them. So there are a few planes patrolling here, here, here. And the other ones will be supporting this invasion army. And the 100 last planes, they're training so that they're more efficient. Looking at our planes, so you can see we don't have too much of them. We will need to work on that because a big part of our navy, it will be, of course, the carriers, and the carriers do need planes. What can we say about that? The close air support, you can just keep it as a normal plane. I will upgrade it because I have a new model here. However, the carriers do need to be filled with decks as much as possible, and the deck needs to be filled with fighters as much as possible. Well, with fighters, with planes. So I try to keep a ratio of 4+1 or 5+1, so 4 naval bombers, 1 fighter wing. So this means that you need to construct naval capable planes. They're building naval bombers here. Do not have enough factories. I'll steal a few from the fighters. And we're building carrier fighters. So they're a bit more expensive than normal fighters. The carrier fighter is 38 and the normal fighter is 34. So I just built, if I know I will be having carriers and I will need carrier fighters, I just built the carrier fighters and I get rid of the normal fighters because you can use these on land as well as on the sea. So there we are. What is there to be said about the naval invasion? So, of course, you need naval supremacy. We will have it in this case. Our navy is much bigger. And also, I do have. I took this blue army and I split it in two because supply-wise, you cannot put a full army here in Gibraltar. It will consume all the supply. So there's very little supply left, which means everything which is here is being fully supplied, but barely. And by splitting up the forces, I put 14 divisions here, leaving 10 to do the naval invasion around Valencia. So 5 groups of 2. Always make sure you get the ports so that you get supply. And I do have a second naval invasion with the Brown Army set up here. So normally you cannot do this. If you look at the research, you need to have the transport. Not all countries start with the transports researched. If you do not have it researched, you cannot do a naval invasion. So research this quickly. And if you do have it, you can do an invasion of 10 divisions, which means that 5 times 2, that would be it. I did manage to do the second invasion of 5 times 2 because I researched the second level, which gives an invasion capacity of 20. So try to get that also as quickly as possible. Typically 10 is sufficient, but 20 it's handy if you can do a bigger invasion. Important are the spies. So why do I get this intel? I have 1 spy in Japan, I have 1 spy in Spain, and I have 1 spy in Vichy, France. So this is why the US, we had, oh no, I did have, probably I am getting it from the Germans because we're in the same faction as the Germans. So just let it build up. It will increase your naval intelligence. It will also increase your naval supremacy. So to get naval supremacy, you can use Navy intel. So make sure you research it. There's this one. Use planes. And of course, use the Navy. That's position Navy. We'll talk about this more in depth after we steal these navies. The submarines, I always put them separately. We'll also talk about it later. So for the submarines, typically you would position them in the deep oceans. So the Atlantic and the Pacific. You will need some bases, of course, to do that. And that way you can intercept a lot of convoys with trade and supply goods. In this case, it's just Spain, so we will focus the submarines around Spain. I have seven fleets in this task force, which means they are on convoy raiding. I always put 15 subs in one fleet for raiding, so this means they can patrol in up to 10.9 regions. Currently, they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 regions assigned, so they are well equipped to fully block Spain from incoming trade overseas, and also sink their supply convoys. Which means the subs are in position. We will do it more in detail later when we have a bigger navy. These guys are on strike force duty, except one. It's on naval invasion support. So what I do is I try to get the maximum out of my admirals so that it can level up faster. This guy will be heading a strike force group. So what can he use? Yeah, cruiser captain seems pretty good. Get these bonuses if you can. Maybe have a quick look at the submarine guy. No, he doesn't have anything. So what I do is I try to define the area where I want to sink enemy ships. In this case, it's all the sea regions around Spain. And then to position the ships, I try to get the max out of the admiral so he can direct 10 task forces, and he will get a lot of XP. So what I do is I position the ships spread out around this area. So there is one in Flanders here. There's one in Tunisia here. There's one in Var here. There's one in Brittany here. It would be better to move the one in Flanders to an area here, but they're not our harbors yet. I could move it towards Gibraltar, I guess. Yeah, why not? I'll do that. For the aircraft carriers, I always pick a separate icon, so I can easily distinguish them. And the planes in that task force, I put them in a separate air group. This way I can select for every carrier group all the fighters in that carrier group and see if the decks are fully populated and if the fighters are fully trained. So in this case, for example, not all the fighters are fully trained. The decks are mostly populated. So you can see here, these are not fully trained, but I won't bother with it because I don't have the planes in the stockpile. So you do see all goes a bit hand in hand. You cannot do the Navy without the Air Force and without the infantry. You do need to play it all together. However, where you put the focus is up to you. So, what will we do? We eventually will go for the US and Japan. First, we need to replenish our manpower and increase and improve our Navy. To do that, we will take Spain, Portugal, Vichy France, who have quite a bit of ships. As part of Vichy France, we will take these. We will take Iraq because it has quite a bit of resources. And actually, all these countries around the Mediterranean are available for coring for the Papal State. So this depends a bit on the country you're playing. But yeah, if you can get extra cores, through whatever means, you should do it. How will we do it? Within the focuses, the political focus tree, I did go for the papacy. And here, this unlocks the decision Mare Nostrum, which you can also pick here. To do this, it's 70 days. You need both of these decisions. So it's 70 more days, 210 days, and you can unlock Mare Nostrum. And then you can unlock the decisions which allow you with political points to core all these countries around the Mediterranean. And this will greatly increase our manpower. However, we're not there yet. Before we do that, we will take Catholic action because it will increase our recruitable population a little bit. I did already get the extensive conscription. We won't go further because of the negative bonuses, and we are at war economy, so also covered. So, Spain and Portugal first. Please, planes are in position, armies are in position, fleets are in position. I do have only one navy on naval invasion support. It's the one in Tunisia. It will support the blue fleet. It would be good to do this also with the brown fleet here. However, if you put within one strike force two separate fleets on naval invasion support, they tend to go towards the same harbor and support with multiple fleets in one army. But that's not what we want. If we wanted to do that, we would have to set up two different task forces or fleets. I get the terminology mixed up. So, everything in position. Let's see if we can land both of these naval invasions, and if we can sink some ships with our fleets. So these are on recon. I will have them on recon, they're on patrol. I will have them patrol this area, but also this area. So that's one area, three areas in total for only two fleets. So it's missing one fleet. So you see here, nothing gets patrolled. They will shift around a bit. You should not assign too much additional regions because you will get not much additional benefit from it. All these guys are configured for automatic reinforcements. No automatic split off, except for the submarines. Medium repair priority, medium risk. Engagement rule. These are the same, but they're on low risk. Low risk engagement rule. Their main purpose is to find enemy navies. These are also on medium repair priority. Here I do have this automatic split off enabled because it's a submarine. It typically will not get spotted. If you enable the automatic split off for the normal ships, you will have a single destroyer going out for repairs. If it gets intercepted, it will get sunk. So we sink all the convoys, we sink all the ships, hope we can steal some, and annex Portugal and Spain, declare war on Vichy France and on Iraq, refit our navy, recruit additional troops, build out our military factories so that we can build more planes to support our navy, and then we upgrade our navy to repair it fully, and we will have the big engagement with the US and with Japan to make it complete. Once that is done, we will have to deal with the Soviet Union and the Germans. So we will leave the Axis faction at some point, but not now. Keeping in mind, unfortunately for us, the Germans declared war on the US. They will not do very well. We do have some land here. So once we enter that war with them, we will need to put an army here to guard this land while we prepare for the invasion there. Same with the Japanese. If we don't put any troops here, the Japanese will eventually declare war on these countries and invade them. This is our source of rubber. However, that is for after Spain. So, everything in position, nothing trading. These guys are not yet in position. I'll increase the speed a bit. Check. They are... Yes. They are there. They can arc up. We will do the naval invasions first. So, we do have the naval superiority. The invasion is fully planned. I can pick some additional traits here. Yeah, it's moving focus on bonus on land plus 10%. It's okay. The red guy is same, I suppose. Yes. We will start this naval invasion. So it starts immediately because we have the naval superiority and the planning is complete. We will start this naval invasion. So if I just start a blue army, these will both start, which is totally fine. We can also, however, shift click this and then click the order we want to start only that order. However, we will now just start all of them. And troops should land here, establish a beachhead. These guys should break out. by the time this is done, the mountaineers will be fully orked up.
Pronto all'azione.
They will break through the mountains here. And the Brown Army is supported by one wing of closer support and one fighter wing, if all is well. Yes, it is. Well, close air support is tiny, but it is what it is. We will get more planes later. So let's do it and see what we can sink. Declare war. We have until the end of January. We will do it now. Once we have declared war, we will justify on the Portuguese as a fascist country. It goes quicker if you do it while you're at war. Once this has been, justification is complete, we will justify on Vichy France. We will take claim state, which is a war goal which never expires, so always good to do. So now it's 60 days, it will be 30 days or less. Once Vichy France has been declared, we will declare on Iraq. While we will justify in Iraq. While we wait for that, we will take Vichy France and Syria and Lebanon, US more coreable country, and actually the Mediterranean will be fully closed by then. So we will be able to hunt down any ships remaining in the Med, and then set up the Med as a training and repair ground, which is what we want to prepare us for the bigger wars. So we will just do the landing here, and I will do the Spain and Portugal at increased speed. Once that is done, we will do Vichy France, and once that is done, we will get back to the Navy game. So let's do it. Declared. Here, justification started. Here, yeah, let's go for it. So, looking at
Pronto, signore.
these guys, they should be able to land. So always take a port and the areas next to the port. Typically the ports are better defended. If you take the areas next to the port, the landed troops can support the troops to land at the port. If you don't take a port, you will not have supply and your troops will die. Advanced radio, so what is there to be researched? We will be doing a video of the Navy, so we will be researching naval tech. We will research why are we doing the 1940 submarine. It's because we want to build a fleet submarine. The fleet submarine, it's a special project. So if you have a naval facility, you can research eventually the fleet submarine here, which is a bit of better value for money for subs. And it has two prerequisites. You need to have researched the cruiser submarine special project. It will take, how long will it take? 264 days. So 260 days. This one, it will be 203 days. So we will get there pretty much at the same time and be able to research the fleet submarine. Until then, fire control is always a good one. Radar, we need to get the special project radar done first. Industrial research, always do it when you can. However, in our focus tree, we have this new industrialization program, which gives good bonuses. To get that, we need to get one of these. And to get one of these, we need to get this one. And this one requires research of synthetic oil experiments. So we will actually pick synthetic oil experiments. There. So let's see about this landing. Very good, very good, very good. We have a Chinese, we have an attaché in Japan. So they're landing pretty much without resistance. Now, once they have landed, it's always good to assign them to the same front line. So multiple ways to do this. What I like to do is until the invasion is complete, control right click
Formazione.
and control left click. Control right
Attento.
click, control left click. You can get rid of the empty front lines. And it was the entire front. And there you are. Actually, we do have the harbor already, so another way of doing it, it would be to just select the army.
Comandi.
We have all these reserves. These are just 10 units who did the invasion. We have 14 more units on a standby line here. We need to get them over, so we could do the same trick, select the army, and control left click, and it will be assigned. It will work. What you can also do is select the army, right click the trash can, all the orders will be deleted, and put in a new front line. All the troops will come over. Since we will be going for Portugal, these guys can prepare for the front with the Portuguese. Our engineers are pretty much there, so we will start them up also. We will start this Red Army. These are the guys we just moved. We will wait until they're all there. The blue guys need to land. So what's the difference with the other invasion? Here we have the naval invasion support. So the convoys will be escorted by a task group, and the task group will do a shore bombardment while they land, which gives you some good bonuses. So let's see how they do. Again, a national focus complete. French. Yes, so we were going to do this, but we didn't do it. So while we wait for the necessary research, we will go for the course. So before going for the course, we need this, which means we will need this and this. It will take a while. We don't have a lot of manpower. I would like to get an additional army up before that, so we will go for Catholic action first. It will increase the recruitable population. There we go. So there are some naval combat results, which you can see with the little icons here. It's just a we took out a convoy of the Spanish. You can also use the thing here, which will allow you to click away all the results at the same time. This will not be very useful. We signed the convoy. It's good, but it's not great. Here there's a battle going on. It's again with our submarines, but they're facing trying to get these convoys, but they're being defended by this task group, so they're trying to get away. Not great for us. These guys are scouting for enemy ships. Hopefully they will find some. This is not going great. It is going great. Same story here, so we should hit Valencia as quickly as possible. So here you need to be careful. If you assign the entire army towards this front line, the army is split in two, so these guys will move towards that front. That's not what we want. So here we will just get rid of. You could also extend the existing front line or build a new one. They will just assign them all to this front. And as always, go for the supply hubs. So here, here, and here. Bringing us actually quite close to Madrid. And with that being said and done, start fully this offensive. Start. Meanwhile, these guys will be ready. They're not ready.
Pronto.
Let's check our marshal. There's an upgrade available. Fast planner, good. Thorough planner, good. It's an offensive army, so you won't pick the unyielding defender. Charismatic, also good. Let's go for charismatic. Good, good, good.
Comandi.
There's some naval action. Naval convoy raider. So yeah, it's good. It's good. Thinking some convoys. It's fine, I guess. Oh, these subs. They sank one of our subs. I would like to see the Navy getting a bit more action. So landing has done. We will put this one back on strike force. They'll move towards Brittany, which is that's stupid. Because I've already got one in Brittany. And they will move it towards Tunisia. Great. And actually should include the Tyrrhenian Sea. Strike force. So for the strike force, as you can see, the forces are spread around the area. All the areas are covered to some degree. 3 strike forces can get here. Only 1 can get here. But there are no sea areas where 0 strike forces can get. So it seems to be spread out quite okay. Strange that 3 of them can get here. Okay, this one, and I don't know. So hopefully these guys will detect some enemies. While they do this, we should be good for now. Yeah, it's good enough. How's our justification on Portugal going? 40 more days. Pretty good. Pretty great. We'll do some microing in the sense that I would like to get Bilbao, but we will try to encircle them.
Pronto, signore.
Here we will
Formazione.
try to go for Barcelona. Things are progressing well, I would say.
Comandi.
Try to get an encirclement here. Then these armies can join up. I wasn't planning on showing the Spanish land war because, but here is some naval. I wanted to show some naval action, so it will be our Sun convoy, I fear. Yes. That's come on, Navy. So they are locating some task forces, which means that our strike force, Iberian coast and Bay of Biscay, so we will see which strike force heads out to intercept it. Still hoping we will locate some task. Well, they don't have many ships, of course. Still hoping we will locate their ships and do some naval stuff before we actually take over the entire peninsula. It's engaged in combat. Oh, no, very good. So this one, it's engaged in combat, so it's on low risk. Let's see what it's up against. Should be a low risk fight. Sometimes the game is stupid. It's their convoys. So convoys and some subs, so that's good. These guys are engaged in combat, and this one has located a task force which it is intercepting. It's this one. It's probably the same combat. No, it is not. Let's check it. So what do we have here? We have engaged the Spanish Navy. It's just some. We already sank one cruiser, one destroyer. It's just an escort fleet, so it's not a big fleet with capital ships. We do have some heavy hitters here. Our screening line is 100%. Their screening line, it doesn't matter because they're screening ships. We should be able to sink most of them. Let's see how it goes. Two destroyers, one cruiser, trying to escape, but they won't succeed. The destroyers are being sunk. That's quite good for us. So we lost nothing. They lost 2 light cruisers and 6 destroyers. What happened here? No. Nothing exciting. Where are their capital ships? Actually, we did an encirclement.
Ordini?
Let's make sure we actually kill these guys.
Pronto, signore.
We will go for another encirclement. We should get a supply hub. Upgrading the agency, I like working with the spies, so I always do it. I like the naval department for the Navy game. I like the suicide pills, so killing a captured spy is quicker than replacing it, than rescuing it, I mean. A lot of other good stuff here. Air Force Department is good. Some passive defense, if you want to root out resistance, the anti-partisan, but we want to be able to decrypt our enemy's ciphers. To do that, we need to form the department, move through 2 radio interception group upgrades, and then pick 1 or more levels of the machine-assisted decryption. So we will go for that one. The 8 ships. So either we will sink them, but it looks like our land forces are moving too fast, and we will just capture them, which is also fine. What's going on here? Again, submarines. More convoys. Portuguese are getting scared.
Comandi.
So made a mistake here.
Pronto,
This
signore.
guy should be here. Then get rid of this front line. So actually, I'm not sure that it should remain in here. But if something is remaining, we will just kill it off. Get the green guys going.
Formazione.
And the supply hub.
Comandi.
And also this victory points. So joining up all these armies will be quite easy. We will take Spain from the east and then converge on Portugal. So actually, and then some convoys. Ships are not doing great. Intercepting the Escuadrón de El Ferrol. This is a bit far away. No, it's not. Ah, yes. So, yes, 2 capital ships. Let's hope we get them. Because they were in port here, we have engaged them. We're engaged in combat. This will be what I wanted to show. So, screening lines both at 100%. You need 3 screens for every capital ship. Ideally, you would have 5 or 6, otherwise they sink one screen. Screening line is broken, and you will get torpedoed. Both screening lines are intact. We have 10 capital ships, so we need, between 30 and 50 ships. We have 50 ships. They have 2 capital ships, so they need 10. They need 6. They have 7. We will hopefully sink a few of their screening ships, breaking their screening line, and torpedoing their battleships. Let's see what happens. 1 destroyer down. So, we sank 1 battleship, 4 destroyers. Screening line is totally broken. They're trying to escape, but they won't be able to. We will sink everything. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So I guess we will not be stealing these battleships and escorts. And this is what I wanted to show you. Fuel, yeah, we're fine. We do need some trucks. By the way, are all armies fully militarized? They are.
Pronto.
They are not. We will need even more trucks. It's yes. These guys will die also.
Ordini.
We'll just quickly go through the Spanish War and then get back to the Mediterranean. So fast forwarding. Yeah, guys, 3 civilian factories. Never miss an opportunity to use your civilian factories. What are these guys doing here? Oh no! I've got to add them to the green. Their orders here. They're done. No, we'll keep using this one in Spain. I'll just start them because Spain is basically done at this point. Some more naval combat, but they have no navy left, so it will become waste. So never miss an opportunity to use these civilian factories. You need them for production. As you can see, we're using all of them, and we're missing some stuff. It's like we can upgrade our basic weapon. We will need to be building a lot of fighter planes. We need a lot of artillery. We need about 30 military factories, which we will build with our civilian factories. Where we will build them? We will build them in one of our puppets, reducing their independence and allowing us to annex them cheaper and more quickly. In this case, it's Yugoslavia. The more, if you build it, they will come. Everything with a Yugo flag. We will build factories or infrastructure there. Looks like that is it. Yeah, let's go for this. And now let's check the war score. So 45k down, 145k killed, 94% down. "20 days remaining. Unfortunate. I'm guessing if we take 1 or 2 more victory points, slowly but surely fighters are getting built. The CAS is getting built even more slowly. Naval bombers 4 remaining, 0.2 per day. It will take a while. Some naval battles. Convoy raiders, victory. Naval battle result, Battle of Biscay. Submarines. Well, one less sub for the enemy. Why is this guy not? He's mentioned. So let's try to corner these guys. Why are you not taking this time? Why is nobody taking this tile?
Ordini?
Great. So typically I would puppet everything. However, because we can core them, we will annex them. See the evening. So this is something I would typically puppet. However, we can also core this later on. So I will just annex it. Equatorial Guinea. They'll puppet it. So whatever you can puppet with at war operations, you should do it. With resource rights, you should do it. This is not the case for the remaining puppetable stuff, so they will just puppet it. The Islas Canarias, I'll puppet them also. 1800 points remaining. Let's take the screening ships. It's not much. Submit the demands, nothing remaining. And redo in Spain. So, it's ready to take next target. This will be Portugal. They will go down quickly, and Vichy France. This army will take the puppet of Vichy France, Lebanon and Syria. This army, we will put it around Portugal. Mountaineers, we will use them also for Portugal. This seems wrong. I made it a field marshal. Yeah, I guess there's only one army, so it's alright, but I will look with the army order anyway. So yes. Okie dokie. This army, which I typically try to use the same army for naval invasions because they will build up experience for it. We will not do a naval invasion here. We could do a naval invasion, but we will take. We will use it for. Let's use it for Vichy France. So, taking care of business here. And then these guys, we will not need them for Portugal. We will put them into position for Vichy France. Yeah, for the Portuguese, luckily for us, they're in the same sea region, so we can just keep the navy here. They have a more sizable navy, I suppose. Yes, double. By the way, guys,
Ordini.
I have this strategy here where I have a army group with infantry, an offensive army group, a training army group, and a
Pronto
defensive
all'azione.
army group. Defensive army group, they're on area defense. So once the Mediterranean is closed, and it is closed now, so everything here, once the ships have been hunted down, everything here is safe, so we no longer need to guard it. But until that is the case, guard your ports. So you need at least guard naval bases. I typically also add guard forts, and if I have enough troops, guard the victory points and the air bases. So it's telling me I need 73. I have 61. So we should, I suppose, yeah, okay. A little bit less Germans. So remember, you can put 72 armies in your area defense. So what I do is I spread them across multiple areas, and I use the area defense on the field marshal level.
Attento.
These guards, they're all moving. Put them on rail
Avanzate.
by rail, but it's quicker.
Sì,
These
signore.
guys are moving also, can also move by rail. Australia Bingham. Improved medium tank. Great. That is great. We are 1941. We should research. Yeah, we want to research the naval tech. And actually, these are short. This is a no-brainer. You need to pick this. The torpedoes, it's also great. This takes a bit longer. You also need to pick it. But production is not up there yet. So let's go for these three to maximize our production. And we annex Yugoslavia. We can reduce them to integrated, but it's because we're doing so much building there. 50 political power. It's great. We need 877 more. It's fine. We're building there. Next port of call, Portugal, which will actually give us these ports. Oh, they're taken already by the Japanese. Yeah, that's unfortunate. There are some Portuguese. This is also Portuguese, and in Africa there are some Portuguese colonies. So that plus their navy makes it interesting. How much time left? Holidays. Let's put it on full speed. We have some military factories that we can use. So what do we need? We need artillery, we need fighters, I guess. We need artillery and fighters. Artillery, fighters, trucks. Yeah, we do need these trucks. I only have one factory. I'll make some trucks. We will need additional artillery. And the fighters, yes. We will need more close air support. Naval bombers, we are fine. We will use them for scouting because they're more efficient than scouting with the fighters. But for now, the carriers have enough planes, so our second carrier should be filled up now. And let's take Portugal. Ready by January 26th. So if I were to respond to their call to arms request, I would be involved in the US war and I would need to send an army here. or defense. So I'm not responding just yet until I've trained some more troops. So you can see, thanks to this focus, our manpower is already increasing, but it will increase even more. By the way, we did take some screening ships, and here they are. So I will show what to do. Yeah, they're repairing. I'll just let them repair. I wanted to show the repairs, but we'll do it with the French fleet. I'll explain the training mechanism I set up later, but for now, let's move in towards my training theater, which is the Mediterranean, of course. We got it. So in speed, we will just, I mean, you would typically set up airplanes and all that, but I guess this spy is free, isn't it? This guy's at 60%. We'll put it on Quiet Intel Network or use the capture chances. This guy is also at 50%. We'll do the same, so we can keep the network. And let's spy on the US, because it will be our next target, not the Japanese. You are? No. Here. You. Here. Come on. Here you are. Spying Washington. Immediately justify on Vichy France. Take a claimed state. But now it's only 30 days instead of 60. By the time Portugal is done, we can take Vichy France. While we do that, we justify on Iraq. Once that is done, we started the Navy game in earnest, but that will be for our next part. 100%, they are done. We will annex them and puppet their colonies. Let's check first the naval game we have here. Yes, so all naval battles. Took down 12 destroyers and 2 convoys. They will have nothing left for us to steal. It's a pity. One more. No, they will have nothing left. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Cruisers and destroyers. Here it's a bit more challenging because actually this is one of our patrol fleets, which is not a strike force, so 5 destroyers and a cruiser, they actually have us outnumbered. Let's see what happens. We have battleships. What do we need to do? We need to annex what we can core. It's this stuff. Oh no! Annex, I mean. Taking the Navy, always good. No, all capital ships sunk. Still, we can use the screening ships. What's left? This is all stuff outside of the mainland which we cannot core. Cape Verde, the Azores. It's an important one to have because it's in the middle of the Atlantic. You can use it as a naval base halfway towards the US. But again, we only need it as a naval base, so I popped it. So, having taken
Attento.
the Iberian Peninsula, we will now take Vichy France, steal all their ships, and then set up our navy for two big naval battles with the US and Japan. It will go quickly if we can get the justification quickly. We're out of manpower because we're training all these troops. I was stupid. I should have trained them in 2 batches. And with these guys also, it will take longer. If we need them quickly, we can force deploy them. So, as you see, we do need to take these countries first for their manpower. Because again, we're out of men. We have some doctrines. New naval doctrine, but I will not use it because we will need a naval XP to change our navies, upgrade them. We should be mostly there. 10 days. Come on. 3 dockyards. We'll go over that later also. We'll do that later. It's because we took Spain and Portugal. So, preparing for this war. Units, about 50. They're no match for us. Planes, they are a match for us, but like Navy needs infantry, the planes also are not boots on the ground, so it will not matter. Navy, we have seriously outgunned them. So let's prepare the Navy for Vichy France. What we need to cover is the Med. This is maybe less important. So we will move our fleets. So Gibraltar, it's fine. Tunisia, it's fine. Var, it's either Var or Tunisia. We will move the Tunisian fleet towards Crete. And what do we have left? Britain. It's here, it's too far away. We will move it towards Lisbon. Great. Great, great, great. They're there. They're all there. Patrols in Bay of Biscay, Iberian coast? No. These 3, yes. And actually, I would like to add these also, but I need another patrol fleet. Let's see if we can. Yes, we can do it. I just pick 2. This is for later on, but I just need one now. Pick 2 cruisers at 4 destroyers, or at them. Great, move them to this thing, put them on patrol duty, make sure they all have the same settings, so this yes, this no, medium, and engage at low risk only. Great, let's add these sea regions for the patrols. So the 3 ships, 5 regions. No, I should not go beyond that. 5 regions. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we should be there. This is when it starts to happen. For these guys. Come on. You traitor, what's he called? Don't tell me it's Petain. You Nazi traitor. Questioning French sovereignty, of course. It's done, it's done, it's done. We can declare war. Declare, justify on the Iraqis. Tricky to be an Iraqi. It's no. There's another guy in charge. It will take 70 days. Giving us time to, we will be able to invade these guys, I suppose, because they're a puppet. So declare on these also.
Comandi.
What's this arm? Yeah, stop training, guys. Stop
Pronto,
training.
signore.
We're going to fight. These guys will be ready.
Pronto.
Green guys, stop training. Green one. This, well, that one unit is not. Where are they actually? They're nowhere. They are nowhere. Actually, we could do an invasion of Corsica to see how it's done. So you pick the army. What I do is I pick the army, set up first the orders, and then assign troops to the orders. So actually we could just go from here, but just for the heck of it, we will invade Corsica. And now I unassign all the divisions. See the red exclamation marks.
Ordini.
And I assign them to the invasion order.
Attento.
1, 2,
Pronto all'azione.
3.
Formazione.
4. And then there's this
Pronto, signore.
one leftover guy. We can go from Valencia. They will move, prepare. It will take some time. Hopefully they will not be done by the time they get there. So, reducing speed to 3. This invasion will start. This not. I should just delete it. And these guys, if they are ready, they can start.
Formazione.
They are somewhat ready. Yeah, normally you would not yet start it because they need to. Well, I'll let them work up. The blue guys
Pronto all'azione.
are mostly ready.
Pronto,
The
signore.
brown guy is mostly ready. And yeah, it's just these red dudes. Yeah, let's just go for it. Some naval stuff is going on. Convoy radar battle results. Yeah, boring. Convoys. I would like to kill some French shipping. These guys may be engaged in combat. Great. Yeah, submarines. It's actually important to convoys in the submarines. It's just not fun. So they sent some destroyers and light cruisers to escort the submarines. We sank them. We have some out-of-date stuff. Some more convoys sunk. So Vichy France at 100%. It will go down quickly. Republic of Syria. It will go down quickly too. It's going down already. Iraqi justification. It's running. Yeah, this will be perfect. Against some convoys. So you basically take a radar means to fight. Green dots everywhere. Pretty good. Syria is down, Lebanon is down. Let's check it for some remaining units. There are none. This army is available. We can set it up for Iraq again. So they will be ready. And just quickly set up this offensive line. I was stupid.
Ordini?
Okay, good. Convoys again. Oh, yeah, the battle here. So we sank. Capital ships still steaming ahead, which is good. We'll be able to steal them. No casualties on our side. Another battle going on. Just some submarines. At one small hiccup there. Submarines. They're down. We should definitely annex all this stuff because we will be able to core it. We annex all this stuff because we will be able to core it. It's the Roman Empire reborn. This stuff, we don't need it. This one, we will need it. We will need to go to war with the Germans. We will be able to core all of this. Don't forget this. And let's see what remains. Pretty good. Manpower is going up again. Troops are being trained. What about that focus? So all these cores, we will be able to make use of them once we have these two decisions. So it will be 140 days plus 150 days. Naval invasion, we were not quick enough.
Attento.
And yeah, we should have a nice amount of stolen ships. So destroyers and submarines. to our training theater. So the ships you capture, they're always sent to harbor this first theater, which is not necessarily where you want them, but more on that later. So quite a bit of different bit of ships. And with that, um, this part is long enough already. We've done a full preparation. We took all these countries. We really built a basis for building out our fleet. We will greatly increase the strength and size of our fleet, increase the number of patrol boats we have, upgrade all ships, and get some designs from newfound allies to do so. And with that new glorious fleet, we will either move towards the US or towards Japan. So see you in a second part.